All right, so good afternoon once again. Welcome to the Canva Pro class. Yeah, I'm sure you can see my screen. If you can see that, just kindly send I can see to the chat box. Yes. So, and I'll also unlock us for questions once it is time. Yeah. Please kindly ensure, confirm you can see the screen and also hear my voice at the same time. All right, so this is Canva Pro, and in the previous class I've shown us how to connect the Canva Pro link, the hack that gives you full access to all Canva features. Yes, full access to all Canva features. And there's so many things you can do on Canva. You can use the Canva for social media content, for personal use, for business, for marketing, for education, and what any other trending use. Do you understand? But in this case, we'll be looking at how to work on presentation, then create Instagram content, then also I'll show us some things on logo and some stuffs on the resume. Do you understand? Yes. So also there are t-shirt mock-ups. There's a whole lot of things, but the more you use Canva, the more you'll be able to work on it. Also, you can create proposals from your Canva. You can use your Canva to create proposals. You can even use Canva to create newsletters, brochures, can you see infographics, a whole lot. So it depends on what you are looking for on Canva. But mind you, once I'm able to work on one or two projects, yeah, let me just say not to take much of our time. I'm going to work on one or two projects. So working on these two projects, you will be able to work with Canva on any of the features or any of the projects you want to work on in the future. Yes. So first, I'll deal with Instagram posts. Yes, let's deal with Instagram post. So you can click on Instagram post all the way from template here, right? So you click on Instagram post. Once you're on your template, so let's do that. Okay, so I think this is one of the most important aspects you must know how to design, how to do very well. Yes. So let's hold on for it to come up. Okay. So now you can see what we are having here. And I remember I explained something to you in the previous class. You can also conveniently work with the Canva or design any content on your phone. Yes. But it would be much more preferable if you could do that on your laptop also. Yes, very well. It would be much more preferable to do that on your laptop. So you'll be able to over on all the features and some other effects you might need. You understand? Now, don't forget we came to template, we selected Instagram post, right? So, and now here we are giving us suggestions on Instagram posts. Now, whatever content you're creating or whatever post you're creating depends on, I mean, the kind of business you are working with or the kind of company or brand you're working with depends and determine the kind of content you create. Yes, determines the kind of content you create. I'm sure we all understand that. So for this now, I can decide to go for, let me say, a fashion post. Yes, I think in the last class I used this. I can just search. Instead of coming down here, you can keep on scrolling and not getting what you want. But once you know what you want, just come down to the search box here and say what fashion post. Let's say this. Okay, just hold on. All right, so we have this for fashion posts. Click enter to search. So that's what we should be working on now. Let's see. So we are going to be giving a whole lot of samples. So all you just need to do is what to frame it, redesign. Yes, that is all you need to do. So let's just hold on for it to come up. So can you see this now? I typed what fashion post. So if you're into fashion, you are once you type something like this, you will see different kind of format. Yes, different format of what fashion. So now I would like to work with this. Yes, I like to work with what this. So I can decide to just click on it. So I just clicked on this now. Then they are giving me a dialog box to show me a full preview of what I want to work on. Do you understand? So if I want to work with this post template, I'll go ahead and say what customize this template. Can you see? Customize this template. So I'm sure you understand this. So let's just hold on for it to come up. Okay. All right, it's coming just. And also you can still go ahead. While that is loading, let me show you one or two things. You can still go ahead to scroll down and what see more templates. Can you see more templates? Fashion template, whatever kind of fashion you are what you're looking for. So you can even decide to narrow down and say, um, let's say beach wears. Let's see something like this, beach wears post. So there's some kind of fashion dress for beach wear, right? Yes, or summer. So you can see content like this. And you can even decide to say, okay, let's say tourism. Let's say tourism post. So just make sure you are using a keyword to search. Okay, just make sure you are using a keyword to search. Can you see this? Can you see different kind of content format? So you don't really need to stress your head designing from scratch. Once you have the keyword, just pick the content template that is mature enough to work with. Do you understand? And that goes in line with the content you have drafted. Do you understand this, everyone? Yes. So let's go back here. Should have this ready right now. Okay. So it's coming up. Just hold on a bit. Okay. 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 So you can see this what we are having here. Now they have given us a full template. They have given us what a full template of what we wanted, right? But the content we are having on this template isn't what we want. Yes, isn't what we want, right? So all you just need to do is now start from you can decide to start from what editing this content. But mind you, I'm not going to touch this. Yes, I just want to use this continuity. So I'll just show you how to work on the background. Then at the same time, I will show you how to insert text. I think I showed you that in the last class, like in the previous class, Canva previous class. So I'm going to just repeat that again right here. So now click on the background. I'm currently clicking on the background. Then you can see the option here, right? You can see, click on this color. So this will enable you change your color easily. Can you see this? You can maneuver your color easily. And mind you, what's our brand color for the fashion page we have been working on? It is orange, right? Yes, it is orange. That's the brand color. So I'm going to work with that. I'm going to work with that. I think this is it. Yes, it's like that. Something like this. So this is our brand color for working with the brand page we have been using since day one. So now look at this. The text here are what? Are white, right? The text color here are white. So I'm just going to leave this like this. Then come up to the text that are here. Since my background page is white, yes, it is fine. Okay, so or later I'll work on the white background page. Let me just work on this text. I'll change the text and the text color to orange. I can start changing it back to orange. Can you see? And use this as well black. Make this 30% very good. Just leave it the way it is, right? But if you don't know how to import all this text, you can easily follow the mouse, come down to your text here. Can you see? On the left hand side of the screen, yes, on the left hand side of the screen, you can see this is for header. That's for a very bold text. Yes, for heading. It's majorly it's for heading. This is for subheading, and this is just for maybe the body text or body content. And at the same time, you can also see some designed font. Can you see? You scroll down, you can see some designed font. So here I can decide to use one of these design fonts. Let me use this. No, let me use this. So I've clicked on it. Once you clicked on um any tools, once you click on any tools, automatically it will appear on the page. Yes. So and at the same time, you know you are working with Canva online, so you have to be patient. Once you are clicking on it and it's not appearing fast or immediately, just click and hold on a bit. Within few seconds, it's going to come up. So now I'm going to use this what 30%. Where's our percentage? Can you see this, right? So adjust this. You can adjust this, right? You can adjust this. Then I change. I'm sure you get what I did just say. You can decide to change the font here. You can decide to change the font style here, the font style, the font size here. So increase, or you just go ahead and click on the number and then select. Yes, and then select. So instead, I will just adjust from these angles. I'll just adjust it from this angle. Now, can you see on the menu here? Can you see effects? Something like effect. So I'll click this effect. Let's see what we are having there. Now, under the effect, we have no. So that is why there are some kind of extended low or background. Let me see. So if I don't want it to be like that, I can decide to say what no background, and it should just be like this. Do you understand? But I still don't want that. Let's see this. I can decide to use this, right? Yes, I can decide to use this. I think this is fine by me. Yes, this is fine by me. So all I just do is adjust. If needs any adjustment, I adjust it a bit, and we are perfectly fine with this. I'm sure we are clear, right? So next thing here for the shop now. For the shop now, we have the button to be what? Black, right? We have the button to be black. We can decide to let the button to be black, fine. But I still prefer working with what? With this. And for me, you might not design your graphics the way I design mine. But for me, I love working with one or two color. Yes, I hardly work with three colors in a graphic in a design. I love working with one or two color. Yes, that goes in line with the brand color. So you don't have too much color choked up on your design or too much color palette opened out. Do you understand? Yes. So for me, I'm just gonna work with this. Then for the other way around, let's see what we can have here. Let's see what we can have here. I can still have this and the text. Once I finish working on the text, I just bold it. There's something about Canva. Canva, it is content optimized. Yes, their graphics are content optimized, which implies that you don't really need to stress your head too much on the content to put on your graphics. Even when you have the content written already, you can just decide to what attach some things or to give you a guideline. Then you can just change one or two things and you'll be fine with your what? With your design. I'm sure we are clear with this. Yeah. So okay, so I can decide to just still increase this particular font here and adjust my text, adjust my text. Can you see this? So here you can have your what website. So if you don't need it, just click. If you don't need all this, right? If you don't need all this, just click once and delete. It will go off. Do you understand? But let me just have the website here. Okay. Can you see? Okay. I don't need this address, yes, because it's strictly online. So no offline at all in any way. I'll just take off the address, take it off. Do you understand? Yes, I'm taking it off. So what I'll just do is make sure I bring this down and then also this too. And mind you, I'll bold this and increase the font size. Okay, I'm sure we can see what I'm doing. So, oh, sorry, duplicate. So can you see this now? Right? So there are two things more I want to show you. There are two things I want to show you again. I'm going to show you how to import a background. That's change this white background. I'm not changing it to a colored background or anything. I just want to import a 3D white background picture or image. Then I'll fix it on this page. It will become a background for it, right? So that will beautify your graphics, make it look more professional, some kind of. So let's do that. For you to sort out the background, what you just need to do is come down to your elements. Can you see on the left screen, the menu on the left screen, then you can type white, you can type white background. Okay, give me the white background. Can you see? Okay, just hold on. Okay, all right, so it's coming up, right? Let's just hold on for it. It's coming up. Yes. Okay, guys. All right. So now, once this has loaded, it has loaded successfully now, right? Just come down to what? Photos. Come down to photos. So you'll be able to see more graphics, like more image backgrounds. Can you see this? You can see this, but I don't want any of this. Let's go scroll down and check for more. There, I'm sure we can see. I get more white backgrounds. Can you see? You can get more white backgrounds. So let's just go. Let's check. Let's check. So you can still scroll down and check so much. There's a lot to check out there. There's a lot to check out. So, okay, should we try this? Let's try this. Now, so what I'm going to do, I've clicked on it, right? And the picture has appeared on my dash on the page here, right? Right click on the image and you see this set image as what? Background. Set image as background. Click on it. Okay, you've clicked on it, right? Can you see it seems like it's very sharp, right? So you can still go ahead and click on it like this and try to locate transparency at the right side of the screen, top right side of the screen. Can you see transparency is here? So click on transparency and reduce this. Can you see? Reduce it. Once you reduce it, it will make it light and it looks like, the white background, original page will be showing. So and the image you set as the background will be transparent. Do you get it? So you can see the difference and me increasing it, you can see. So I'm just going to leave it at this point. Yes, let's leave it like this. So let's leave it this way. Do you understand? Now, what we need to do next is this. The image. I don't want this kind of fashion. Yes, this is not the kind of fashion where I sell. Yes. So I'll just go ahead and look for, come here again and search for um male wears. Let's say male wears first. You understand? And let's see what we get. Let's say male wear and let's see what we get. Remember, it is not only polo again or t-shirt iBrand is selling. So that's why we change it to we use a generalized name, iBrand wears. So let's see what we can have. Or instead, you can say male fashion. Just want to get something nice. Okay, okay, this is cool. I think this is cool. No, we are not only on male fashion, so I think I can decide to pick this ladies fashion as well. So now I've done this right. I clicked. Don't forget, I just clicked and it appeared here. Now before I use this, let me show you something. How do we get to import something like this? There is Mr. Victor asked something about power clip. Yes, you want to power clip an image in a shape. Do you understand? Yes. Instead of you doing that, drawing out the shape and bringing out the image, trying to now what power clip it directly inside there. It's not really like that on Canva. But how do you do that here? It's very simple. Now, this image you are seeing here, it was power clipped inside this circle shape, right? So I'm going to take this off entirely as if, okay, can you see I've taken off the image right now? So this is the power clip shape. So if I drop the image here, if I drag the image and put it here now, it will fall inside the shape automatically. Can you see? It fell inside the shape, right? Yes, it fell inside the shape. But what I want to do now is I don't want us to just use that shape like that. I want to show you how you can also import the power clip shape. Are you getting it? So I'm going to take this off, then I'll take this shape off too, right? Then let's go to element, come down to element, click on all. Don't worry, we'll get the image back. But I want to show you how to import the power clip. So delete what you've said here. Delete it. So let it load. It's going to give us some access to some shape. Yes. So let's scroll. Let's scroll. Let's scroll. Let's scroll. All right, we're almost there. All right. Can you see frames? Can you see frames? Right. You can see frames. So any shape you are seeing like this that has something like this, as if you can import a picture, you can drop a picture inside it. Yes, these are the power clip shape. These are the power clip shape. So I'll click on see all so you can see all the power clip shape that they have or that we have on Canva. Yes, I'll show you all the power clip shape we have on Canva here. So can you see this? They have different multiple type of power clip shape. Yes, I can decide to import this, right? I can decide to import this. I'll show you something, right? So I'm dragging this here, just listen it very well. Or I can also use this. I'll just work with this two for now. I'll work with this two. I just want to show you what you can actually do with this power clip shape. So So they can stand like as mock-up, but they are not mock-up. It is mainly power clip shape. Yes. So let me drop this position. Let me bring it to front. Okay. So I brought this to front. What I'm going to show you now is we'll go back to that image, right? The image, male fashion, male fashion. So let's bring in that image again, then drop the image in these um frames, in these two frames. Yes. Let's drop the image there again. Then we'll see what happens. So let's just scroll. Let's search. Let's search. Okay, this is it. This is the image we want to work with, right? So don't forget, just search for the image under photos. Then you click once. Once you click once, it appears like this. Then can you see? Once you are dragging, trying to drag, and then putting your you hold it down and drag on the frame, it will fit in. Once you see something like this, it fits in, then drop it. The only thing there is that it will not show all the products or all the sides of the image. But in as much as it's showing me something like this, I think I am fine. Do you understand? I can go ahead and use this way very well. Yes, I can go ahead and use it. Then mind you, you can change the frame, the color of the frame. Can you see? Once you click on this frame, you can see all the color that were used, right? You can decide to change the color. Let me change the color for this first, and I use orange. Can you see? Can you see this, right? Well, I think I'm not gonna do that. I'll just leave it for black. Yes, I'll just leave it for black. Do you understand? So let's input another image again. So I want to input another image. I've done that. Do you understand? So now I hold it again and drag. Don't forget there's another frame here. So I drag the frame. I drag the image inside the frame here. Can you see? So this one looks like an ebook, like a book cover or something. Yes, this particular shape I'm using looks like a book cover. Do you understand? That's how it looks like. but I'm not using this. I'm just showing you that you can import all these frames and then work with them easily. Drag your image inside it, and you are fine with your graphics. So look at what we've been able to come up with within the short period of time. Do you understand? So what I'm going to do now is I will still go back and okay, let's go ahead with this. I have finished my design this way. Don't forget, I'm working with my brand color, so you can feel like it's not attractive to you, but this is perfectly fine with me. I'm okay with it. Okay, yes. So I'm going to show you some of my past work on Canva. Yes, I'm going to show you some of my past work on Canva, so you can see so many things I've designed so well with Canva, taking my time to do that. Yes. So since we are done with these graphics, we can decide to click here and say what? Share. Share. Okay, let's do that in a minute, please. Okay, so since we are done with this particular graphics, let's just click on share, right? You can click on share, then scroll down, and you will see what? Download. Click on download. Then I advise you what? Download in PNG format. Yes, PNG format is much more preferable for online because it helps, especially for website. It helps your website load faster. Do you get? Yes. So, and the production is very, very on the high side. It's cool. So that's why they're also suggesting what PNG. But if you decide you want to go with JPEG, you can click on JPEG, or you can click on any other format, maybe PDF, depending on you, or GIF, GIF. So I'm going with PNG, right? If I don't want a background in this image, if I don't want a background in this image, I'm going to click this transparent background. So that implies that this background, the background of the graphics will be transparent. Do you understand? It will be transparent. Don't forget, that is if you don't use an image. But if you're using an image, the image will be blocking the transparency, just like what I have here now. I'm using an image, but I lighten the background a bit, okay? But I don't want to remove the transparent background. Like, I don't want it to be transparent. So let me just leave this. Then I go ahead with what? Downloading. And don't touch the size here. The size has been set. This is a recommended size. Just leave it. Just go ahead with what? Downloading. But before you download, you have a section where you can rename. At the top right here, can you see? I can decide to rename it here fashion wear. Can you see? So then share, come back to share, click on download. Once you click on download, then you say what? You finally click on download. Then it's just directly drop into your system, maybe the document format or the downloads page. So just hold on for it. Okay. All right. So let's hold on. Something should come up again aside from this. Yes, something is coming up again. So you can see successfully we have downloaded the file. Yes, we have successfully downloaded the file. So I'm going to open the file right here. Let me just click and open the file. Okay, hold on for that. I'll be sharing my screen for opening the file. Okay, okay. Just hold on, it's coming up. All right, so while the file is opening, okay, how do you add music? Yes, I've not gotten to animation, that is why. So I'm going to show us how to do animation. Yes, after this graphics I'm showing off to you, I'm going to show you how to remove a background, an image background. Yes. So after showing you how to remove an image background, then I'll show you how to create animation. Yes, I'll show you how to create animation. So just let's hold on for that. Okay. So pending the time the file will open, let's go ahead with removing an image background. Now, whatever kind of image background you want to make transparent, you can easily do that with Canva. Very well, you can easily do that. So what you're going to do, what you just need to do is this. Um, if you are working on a project, let's do it this way. Let me still use this. I'll still work with this, right? I'll still work with this. Don't worry, I've downloaded the file already, so we don't need all this again. So now I'll just import an image. Let me import this image right here. Can you see this image, everybody? You can see this image very well. So what you need to do, if you want to remove the background, just ensure you click on this image first. The image you want to remove the background, you import it. If it's not a, take note, if it's not a search image from Canva, maybe you uploaded the image from your system. Okay, if you uploaded the image from your system, maybe through this medium, upload media, right? You clicked on it and your image shows up on your page like this. What you just need to do is what? Click on edit image. Can you see this? Click on edit image. Then click on edit image. Once you click on edit image, you will have access to see a feature like this. Now, if you have not activated your Canva Pro, like use the Canva link I sent to you to activate this account, you won't have access to this background remover. Okay, so now once you click on the image, you click on edit image, and then you have these features coming up here. So just click on background remover, just one click, just one. So now I have clicked it. Okay, and you can see it is loading. Yes, I've clicked it, it is loading. Okay, internet connection. Just hold on, everybody. Hold on, please. Let's try to do that. Okay, okay, let's just hold on. You know, the algorithm is trying to work on this. So let's just hold on while it is. We have to. At times, it doesn't take as long as this. Yes, it doesn't take as long as this. You can do that within 2-3 seconds. But when it comes to some kind of background that are not just plain or simple background, then you have to just hold on. So now we have successfully removed the background of this image. Can you see? So we just have the grass. We just have the grass right there. Can you see this? It removed the background professionally, so you don't have any problem with this. So I can just go ahead and what? Now I can go ahead and use this image for this graphics. But how do I make it blend? Once you click on the image, I want to send. Now this is what I want to do, everybody. Listen. What I want to do is I want to send this particular image send it behind the shape where you have get special offers up to a 30% discount at the end of this year. Yes, so that it could cover the edges of those the edges of the picture. Yes. So just click on the image and then you see position, right? You can see position. So just click on this backward, backward. So let's do it for this. Let's see. Okay, it's trying to load again. Can you see? So just hold on. You still need this. So I think I'll just work with the shape then. Instead of me using this image and start clicking backward, 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 I can just work with this shape, bring the shape to front entirely. Do you understand? I bring the shape to front. Okay, I'm trying to do that. Just hold on. Okay, I've clicked on the shape, right? Click on position again. So this one I can just ask it to what? Come forward. Can you see I've covered it, right? So another issue we're having is where's the text? The text is off. The text has gone behind this. What you just do is I move this a little bit, then click on the text. So if you are working on the graphics, you have to be patient, like very, very patient. Do you understand? So click on the text and I click on what forward. So since I've also brought the text to the front, then I can return this. I return this and want to. So okay, and the position again. Just try to bring it forward if it needs to come forward, or you send it backward. Do you understand? Yes. So at this point now, can you see this? Okay. So this is perfectly fine now. Do you understand? So I've been able to remove the background of the image. I've been able to remove the background of this image. So I can still go ahead and download this. Do you understand? Yes, I'll still go ahead and download this. So don't worry, these two graphics, I'll send them to the group. Then also the video will be uploaded to YouTube after the class. So you can use this to work on your assignment. All right, so this has also been done. All right, so let's just pick one more picture. Let's pick one more image, one more image, one more image. Even if you have a logo you want to use, maybe you want to use a logo on this graphics, you want to use a logo on this graphics, right? And you need to remove the background. Just upload the logo maybe from your system, then the logo will load to this file directory. Yes. So just click on it. Click on the logo to load on the page. And there's a background, right? Remember, there's a background here. This is not the logo we are using. I'm just using it for the course of the class. So click on edit image and what? Remove background. Okay. So just hold on. Can you see this? It totally removed the background, like totally. Can you see? There is no mistake, like totally remove the whole. I'm sure we can all see this. So I can decide to use this. And mind you, if you want to crop an image, click on your image just the way we're having it right now. Then you can see edit image. Okay. Look at it here. You have a crop tool here. You have a crop tool here. So I can do this. Do you understand? Then adjust it. Then also adjust this. And what? Done. Do you understand that? Then you can see I've cropped the logo. So all these tools I've shown you from the beginning of this class are the same way you're going to be working with them. Do you understand? Yes, they are the same way. Anything you want to do, you just need to repeat the tools, and also depending on your creativity, what you want your content or your post should look like. Do you understand? So now we've been able to remove the background image, and also we've been able to know how to crop a tool, come up with a complete content post. So another thing I will be showing us here is turning your post or your graphics right here to an animation, then also adding a sound to it. So I'll do that in the next 5 minutes. Yes, in the next 5 minutes, I'll do that. Now, you have successfully designed your post or your content or your graphics, whatever it is. And even the same way I'm working on it is the same way you have to work on it. Before you say you want to have an animation in your content or your design, you must have finished the necessary thing, like designing it entirely from A to Z. So all you just need to do is what start as assigning animation effect to it. Do you understand? Yes. So now let's start from special offer. I can decide to click on special offer, right? Then I click on what? Effect. Okay. I click on effect. So can you see the effect? Effect will only work on this, like give you some little effects to your text. I think I explained this. Yes, I explained this before, right? Give you this special offer. Can you see? Then I can decide to say, okay, fine, I'm okay with this text effect. Let's come to animation. So I want to animate the special offer now. That's how I want it to come in. Do you understand? How I want it to come in or how I want it to go out. So I can say what? Fade in. Can you see? That's just how the fading works. Then there's some other one, ascend. Can you see the way it is? Then you can say typewriter. Can you see this? So there are a whole lot of animation here, text animation. Don't use page animation. If you use page animation, once you select one animation, it will apply to everything. Yes, it will apply to everything. But let's just work with text animation. Here you can use different animation for different section of the graphics. Yes, this is one of the most interesting parts of Canva. Okay, so I'm just going to use this. Let me use this. Let me use Stomp for special offer. Let me use Stomp. Then for fashion and sale, I will group fashion and sale, the text. I will group it together, then give it one text animation. Do you understand? So if you want to group, click on the first text. Sorry, click on the first text, then also hold down your shift and click on the second text to be able to group. Then you right click and say what? Group. Do you understand? I click on the first object I want to group, then hold down my shift and click on the second object. You can even group all the objects together depending on how you want it. But I just want fashion sale to be grouped together. Then I'll give them what? An effect. Can you see? Then I can say, so the text animation become element animation because I grouped them together. So I can say, I can just think of something. Let's use this. or let's use pop, or you use break. So let's just use something. Let's use something like so. I've also given fashion sale animation. So this should be in, coming in. I don't think I like the effect, so I want to change it. Let's just go ahead with it. Since it's just a training class, then you can go down, go back and sit down, come up with a nice animation graphics. Do you understand? Yes. So I'll click on up to, then I will add the animation. I'm just clicking on, I'm just adding the effect, animation effect. So then on this also, just see what I'm doing. Just see what I'm doing. I'm just adding effects. That is all. That's the animation rather. Just adding the animation. Okay. I want to do this section, this off. Yes. Animate. Animating is very simple, but if you don't find the suitable animation or animation effect for your text or for your shape, it won't make there won't be a connection. Yes, there won't be a connection. After this, I will show you one of my animation video I did. Yes, I think I have it here. I'll show you so you could see what I'm talking about. So you can also animate a shape too. You can animate a shape, you can animate anything. You can animate anything. All right, please, just a second. Okay, guys. So now let's animate shop now. This text, shop now, let's animate it. I can use scrapbook. Then also let's animate this text, get special offer to a 30% discount. Let's do that. I'll use this shift. I'll use shift. I've animated this also. Now, the shape behind this text, behind this, let's animate it. Okay, just hold on. Sorry, I'm in a class. Mommy. All right, guys. Yeah. Sorry, please. Okay, so I'm adding an effect right here. I'm adding an effect right here. Okay, just the shape, stone. Then okay. Let's do the website link. Let's add an effect to the website link. So just pardon, I'm just adding this effect. I'm just adding the effect. Okay. So now I have added all the effects to this text. I've added all the effect to this text. One last thing, I think there are two last things we need to do. Let's add an effect to this background. Yes. Okay, the image. Let's do the image. Let's do the image. Then animate. Animate. Then say, let's say photo zoom, right? Let's use photo zoom to zoom out, right? So, and let's say background. Let's say background. Let's animate the background. Okay, so you can see this photo flow rather, photo flow. So now I have been able, yeah, let me say I have been able to add all the animation. So let's see this. Let me play. So mind you, all this is just a 5 seconds animation. Okay, just 5 seconds animation. But mind you, I can make it to be a bit lengthy by adding another page. You know, it should look like you are trying to create a full information about this product. I can start analyzing other images, other fashion wears on another page. And I'm still adding other effects or other animation to that. So it will make the video the video length, yes, extend more than 5 seconds. Do you understand? So let's just do one last thing before we finally convert it. That is adding the audio. Yes, adding the audio. So what we are going to do is here, just click on element again. Come back to element because I don't think I have any audio here. So I'll just pick an audio from, Canva. So search. Let's search audio. Let's search audio. Can you see? So come to the audio section here. Can you see this? Come to the audio section. Okay. So you can see this. You have multiple audios here. You can just click. Okay, let's see advertising. Let me just use this. Let me use this. Right. Let's use this. Let me listen to this and see what we are having. Okay. Okay. Just hold on. All right. I think this audio is perfectly fine for the video or for the animation video. So let's just go ahead and download. You don't have any special, you don't have to do any special thing. So once you select your audio, just click, automatically it will attach. The only limitation you have to Canva is that you can't edit the audio, like you can't trim. Yes, you can't. Do you understand? You can just double click and maybe you want to adjust this. You can't really do so many things there. You can't really do so many things when it comes to the video editing aspect. So I'm just going to go ahead and say what? Share, scroll down, download, right? So now automatically, since we've added an effect, added animation, the conversion they are giving to us is what? MP4 video, right? So you click on download. You click on download. So let's hold on for that to come up. Let's see. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so let's just hold on. You can see it is downloading. So this is video. It's currently downloading. So just hold on. Okay. Okay. Just hold on. So I'm going to drop this also on the group. Yes, I'll drop this on the group too. So let's just hold on. Okay. So, okay, let's open this. Let's open this. Let's open that. Let's see what we have done. All right. So, right here we've been able to design a content for a fashion brand, a content post for a fashion brand. Then also we've been able to know how to remove an image background. Yes. Then at the same time, we've been able to animate our post. Yes, that's the graphics. We've been able to animate it. So I also explained how you could crop an image or crop a logo. Then at the same time, I showed you how you can fix a background, yes, and make it transparent. Yes, I'm sure you note all that down. Okay, so let me just show you this video, the video we created or we just downloaded it. Let's see. From there, I can open up for questions and then I can answer those questions. Yes, very well. Okay, so I'm trying to share my screen now. Just hold on, I'm trying to share my screen now. Okay. Okay. You just hold on. Just hold on. It's coming up. All right, so while the video is trying to come up, let me open up for questions. I'm sure we have questions. Like we most likely to have a lot of questions. Okay. Yeah, let's open up. Mr. Binga, Mr. Victor. Yeah, you can unmute yourself. Let me answer your questions. Okay.
Yeah. Hello.
Sorry, I can't hear you, sir.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I think I can hear you now.
Okay. Well, I've been listening to you. You know, I told you I was traveling, so I was traveling and watching what you
Okay.
were doing. So yeah, it's quite nice. I think it's very simple. Do that
Yes.
like you have mentioned. The little drawback is you cannot really edit audio much.
Yes, very well. You can't really do that.
On it. But of course, since it's just a poster, I mean, a post, you don't need too much stories about it. But in case somebody wants to redo and elaborate audio, that means you have to you can import it and now use another app like InShot or whatever, right?
Definitely, yes, I do that. That's exactly what I do. That's exactly what I do. I export it. I save it as the MP4 video file. Then I export it to InShot. Then I can professionally edit it and even import some clip at the middle, cut the video. You understand? I can do a whole lot of things if I'm using InShot. So that's what I normally do. Exactly. You got it right.
Okay. And so that means you believe that InShot is a very good app that goes alongside
Video editing.
Canva.
Okay, that goes alongside with Canva.
Canva, yes, it works well with Canva.
Yes, now you can just make sure that you've created all the content. Even
Yes.
on Canva you can add an already made video. I can add an already made video in this page to also come in as a slide, and still show up. I'll send you something after the class. I'll send you a video animation I did. So you will see, you won't believe it is Canva I used. But at the end of the day, I exported it. Exported it to the MP4 file, then import it on InShot to do a finishing on InShot. The sound and some other little things. I did that on InShot. So that will give you a very good blueprint.
In fact,
are you with me, sir? That will give you a very good blueprint on how to come up with such videos.
In fact, in the first 30 minutes of your training,
yes,
I was on the system.
Okay.
So I was looking at it, and you know something happened. I was working with it, and I saw that when I chose a what do you call it? A background design.
Okay.
You went to pictures, and I clicked, and I saw an option that says you can even apply the colors of the background to your design.
Yes, very well. You can.
It was wonderful. It was blended like a chameleon, very nice and cool, and the computer can tell you what to do, and like that, So,
yes, that is why I made mention that once you are working on your Canva, just take your time, relax. The only thing I'll make sure you have on ground before working on your Canva or on any graphics or on animation is that you have your storyline, you have it out. Or your content, yes. So constructing the graphics or design will not be a problem. Do you understand?
Now,
yeah.
Is there a difference between a normal post? Because what you mentioned click posts, samples of posts, and I said that posts have a different dimension. What I mean, the posts, they have a different kind of length, width, and breadth proportion. So now, that's one. And two is that posts, must it be having your logo? Must it have your address? Must it have websites? Must it have, because it's been seen on your listing already. So must you crowd your post? Can it be a quote? Because I saw that there are some quotes that were posted too from the format, from the Canva. So what do you think?
Okay, nice question. Number one is that you have there's a specific size your content or your graphics should be. Yes, there's a specific size, which is 1080. That's the recommended size I give to you, because that's also the size Canva gives. That's the recommended size. Yes, either for Facebook and Instagram, or for LinkedIn or for Twitter feed. For the feed, that is the recommended size. For Instagram stories, there is a recommended size. If you want to design your Instagram story on Canva, don't forget we did one the other day in the last class. They will already give you the size. You don't need to adjust anything on Canva. You don't need to. So don't bother about the size. But for Instagram feed, or you want to design a post graphics for your advert, just make sure that it is 1080, even if you're not using Canva to design it. 1080 by 1080. You understand?
Okay.
Yes, that's one. Then for number two is sorry, let me have your question again for number two, please. Thank you. Let me have a question again.
You said what?
Let me have your number two question again.
I'll say the content, must it be, can it just be a quote? Must it be
okay?
I can buy this one discount? Can it just be a quote, a wise quote, or something that will inspire people to want to join the gym?
Okay.
I must put my logo every time. Must I put my website? Because those posts we are seeing on my website. So why should I be going through the stress of putting website, putting logo again?
Yes. Okay, I get that very well. Now, it is not compulsory in any way. It is not compulsory or mandatory that you must put your logo or you must put your website, or no, it is not. It all lies on you. Do you understand? Yes. It all lies on you. Like now, you can see I'm not putting my social media icon on the graphics. I didn't put it because at the end of the day, I'm still uploading these graphics on my social media pages. So what's the end sense of dropping it? At the same time, I can still add it. It won't do me anything bad, and neither is it going to do me anything good. Do you understand? Yes. So
Okay.
you can just decide what you want on your graphics. You can decide what you want on your graphics. Yes, Mr. Benga, I'm trying to read out your question now. Okay. Okay, so now you said after adding music to one of the presentations you did with PowerPoint yesterday, okay, you added more pages, the audio didn't play on all the music. Now you said you use PowerPoint. PowerPoint is different from Canva. Do you understand? Automatically, Canva, what the way I've added this music or the audio on this page now, if I create multiple pages, automatically the audio will extend to other what pages, but the animation will not extend. The animation will only extend if I duplicate this particular page. It will move together with all the animation that are there, and I can just edit the text. But if I'm creating a new page under this project now, I have to design the page with the content, then start adding the animation one by one. But the music or the audio will be extended automatically to the next page. I'm sure I answered that question. Then on PowerPoint, there is a way, this is a PowerPoint class, but there's a way to PowerPoint. You can, all the music can, or the audio can also reach out to the remaining pages. There's a way you do that. Okay, so after adding, okay, the audio didn't play all the music. And you, okay, you did it with Canva and saved with PowerPoint. Oh, and then definitely it is because you saved with PowerPoint. Okay, I'm unmuting you now. Sorry, I'm unmuting you. Okay, you can speak.
Okay, hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I did this yesterday. It was like a presentation or like a lesson plan. So I did it with, I did everything. I used like 2 or 3 pages.
Okay.
Then I now save it. I now download using it. I save it as a PowerPoint. So I downloaded it. So, and I put music.
Okay.
And the music that is supposed to be for like 2 minutes 30 seconds or so didn't play everything. It just played for like 1 minute or some seconds. So it didn't play all the content of that music. So that's why I don't know.
Okay, actually, there are 2 things involved. There's something I can assure you. Okay, let me show you something now. Let me try to duplicate this page. Then I will now play, with the same audio. I told you if I duplicate the page, automatically the audio will extend to the second page, right? Let's duplicate this page and see what comes up. But if you are exporting to PowerPoint, then you're exporting to PowerPoint. Do you now open it with PowerPoint on your system?
No, I went to share on Canva.
Mr. Benga,
then I went to
when you export it to PowerPoint, did you now use PowerPoint to open it on your system?
Yes.
Okay, so that was when you now try to play it, right?
Yes, I was trying to play it and
you discover it wasn't playing all through. It won't.
All through. Yes.
Except if you now work with that audio to if you now fix that audio on PowerPoint to apply to all slides, then it should be able to come up to play on all the slides.
Okay.
Yes. So that's it's as simple as that.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Any other questions, sir?
Okay.
Mr. Victor also.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, it's okay. All right, so I'm just going to free us for now. Then you submit an assignment to me tomorrow. What you're going to do is design a content or a content, yes, graphics content that is up to 3 pages. I don't know how you want to put out the story or what it wants to be for. Just design a content that sells. Yes, not just a content that will sell your product or service. Then after designing those 3 pages content, then turn them into animation. I'm sure you understand. Once you turn them into animation, fix an audio to it. Yes. fix an audio to it. And one last thing, you can also upload an audio if you don't want to use the audio on Canva. Yes, you can upload an audio. So please kindly work on that and submit it to me tomorrow, 3 p.m. unfailingly, please. 3 p.m. unfailingly tomorrow. Kindly submit it to me. I'm sure we are clear with this. So just drop
How
it
long?
on the group.
Sorry, sir.
Yes, sir.
How long should the animation last? How long should it last?
The
Animation, whatever.
the video length.
Yeah.
As long as you can write your story and you can design the graphics content, like you can put your story in the graphics content, even if it's 5 pages, no problem. But minimum of 3 pages, minimum of 3 pages. So if it is 3 pages, it can, at the end of the day, adding the music, adding the animation to everything, then the duration can land up to maybe 15 seconds or 10 seconds. Just one page we did right here is 5 seconds. Do you understand? Yes. So the longer your story is, the longer the duration of the video will also stretch out. Do you understand? So that is it, sir. So I'm sure we all understood this. So let's get to work, everybody. Yes, let's get to work. Thank you very much. Yeah.
So, but it's more heads up on the adverts. I mean the posting of the ads. I was able to work on my dollar account at last.
Oh, good.
Because
Very well.
the banks told me that these days they don't allow what they call it. Those apps don't trust our exchange rates like that. So dollar also I've loaded my dollar. So I've done my first ad today, and so it's
currently
they are reviewing it. I did an hour before. No, I mean 40 minutes before today's training. So I don't know what it is now. Maybe they've approved it now. I don't know. So I hope to work on the Instagram one too. So.
Don't worry, I'll keep in touch with us with that. So just update us on the group once your advert is active. So that will prompt other colleagues to work on theirs. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the days.
Bye-bye. So please send the video in time, so we can use it to please your
Sure, I'll do that in time. In no time, I'll do that. Yeah.
When are we getting it?
Okay. Bye.
When are we getting it? Today. By what time, sir? Please, we are busy, so we can plan.
Okay. That's fine.
All right. So can we leave, or are we still on? Hello? Hello? Hello?
3 hours.
Hello?
How you doing?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Gbogbo data tó ní lájọ ayé tiẹ̀, ó fi máa sẹ́ǹdì. Ó fi máa tẹ̀ tọ́ òun náà ló sẹ́ǹsì yẹn. Nǹkan tí yẹn tí à ń pè ní ẹ̀rí ìgbà ó máa gbọ́, òun lèmi náà ń gbọ́. Àwọn onígbà tèmi náà mú
No, if you invoice, when you say
ta ló ń bá
wọ́n
sọ̀rọ̀
pè
kó
mí
tó
náà.
pé ẹ ti rí la ta ló ń bèrè. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n pè é.